adapt and I change, never cap and I say what I mean, how I think, and you know I'm here to stay like, keep my head up, shit gets harder and I get fatter, but that don't get me nowhere, that gets you to give up. So don't tell me you bleed if it washes away.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into night 2, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, night 2 of Night of Champions, ladies and gentlemen. We got World Class Wrestling men and women titles up for grab, and the tag team in a triple threat for the men, ladies and gentlemen, and 3 non-title fight. Are you ready to kick this off, ladies and gentlemen? I hope you like the pre-shows and night one, ladies and gentlemen, that is exclusively on our YouTube channel. And let's kick off the show with this matchup here, ladies and gentlemen. Luke Wolf versus Ryan Storm in this one, ladies and gentlemen. Are we ready? Head to the arena for this one, ladies and gentlemen.
I face the fact that this made me alone. They wanna call me crazy, hope it's flaky. Count me out when they don't know me lately. Down and out, maybe the hope is save me. Yeah.
And coming to the ring, ladies and gentlemen, this is Luke Wolf.
I'm always confused to come and visit. It's like all your doubts are just fused inside my vision. Only here to make her feel so alive. I thought the pain she felt on me on my mind. Never show her my heart. I never thought you blame. But shit can tear you to pieces. It's hard to explain. You was broke on the inside. Lately ain't been right, fading. Guess you need me to get by, baby. Need me to get by. Need me to get by. Been a lot of days, lot of nights, I'm coming out counting. Keep it going cause I got it. It's 30 days in a month, 30 more, I ain't out of. Any steam my body, like 20 drinks that'll call me over. I feel it more when I'm drunk than sober. I feel it more when my back on the wall. I face the fact that this made me alone.
And his competitor, Ryan Storm. Both men are ready to go here, ladies and gentlemen. Rowdy crowd here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And a kick out here, ladies and gentlemen. Back and forth they go here, ladies and gentlemen. God dang. Look at Luke Wolf go on Ryan Storm here. And a beautiful drop kick here, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, we got the World Class Wrestling men and women headlining this show here, ladies and gentlemen. Titles here. And we got tag team action going on before that, ladies and gentlemen. All right, crowd, let's get into it here. Wow. Into a beautiful springboard here, ladies and gentlemen. I heard the Antichrist is in the house, ladies and gentlemen, to check out this great matchup coming up here, ladies and gentlemen. For tonight, we'll have the face, Curt Bram, for that World Class Wrestling Championship, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, the best right here. Tell us, crowd in here. And an uppercut, and an uppercut, and an uppercut, ladies and gentlemen, and an uppercut. And a whip into the corner. Wicked elbow there by Luke Wolf. Man. Beautiful drop kick by Luke Wolf. Crowd going crazy here, ladies and gentlemen. And going for that pin. 1, 2. Took the kick out, ladies and gentlemen. But ladies and gentlemen, Dan Brand came in, he just told me, ladies and gentlemen, he did not like the way he retained his title. That's alright there, Dan Bram, you will have a triple threat on next Sunday against Jason Branham and Zulu 2 for that YouTube Championship. And a beautiful moonsault, ladies and gentlemen. And a punch. And a beautiful swoop there, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God, what a submission holder by Ryan Storm there. Next Sunday, ladies and gentlemen, YouTube title will be defended on August 2nd on YouTube. Since I am not here, I'm at a wedding. Can't miss that wedding. But back to this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Our first matchup of the evening here for night 2 of Night of Champions and beautiful talks, ladies and gentlemen. Been some crazy matches here, ladies and gentlemen, Night of Champions. Make sure you check on our YouTube channel for the rest of them great matches, ladies and gentlemen. What a spear, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God. And just a kick out, ladies and gentlemen, at the last second here. Wow. And there, 1, 2, and there, kick out, ladies and gentlemen. What does Ryan Storm have to do here to beat Luke Wolf here? And missed that kick, ladies and gentlemen. Here come the punches and chop by Luke Wolf, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful maneuver there. Uh-oh, don't look good, ladies and gentlemen, for Luke Storm here. Got him up. Oh, what neck breaker. Now, wasting his time, ladies and gentlemen. Just wasting his time here. Into a beautiful double axe handle. Into, oh, womp, womp, womp. Totally fell, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Uh-oh. He's feeling it, ladies and gentlemen. This could be it. Okay, all that. Uh-oh. He took that punch Luke Wolf did. They're throwing in the middle of the ring here, ladies and gentlemen. Slugging it out here. Wow. Headbutt there, ladies and gentlemen. High wrist district. Double axe handle. And kick off there, ladies and gentlemen. Missed that Superman punch. And beautiful running neck breaker. Wow, what a way to kick off night 2, ladies and gentlemen. The pre-show was very amazing, ladies and gentlemen. That was the United States Championship for men and women upper grab on the pre-show. And here's your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Luke Wolf. Here's on replay from this great matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, we got some comments to talk about right after these replays here, ladies and gentlemen. And there's your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Luke Wolf.
It takes years to get that placement. And this world is fucking crazy.
Man, what's been going on lately? Is this growth in the beat of the flame? Do you really bleed if it washes away? Loud in the park, and the beat of the flame. Loud in the park, and the beat of the flame. One seat on the throne, one foot.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, what a great way to kick off night 2 here at Night of Champions, ladies and gentlemen. Sam Bram just told me this, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear what he had to say, ladies and gentlemen. I'm all about fairness and want to prove why I'm the best in world-class wrestling and count out victory just isn't me. That's something that slimy snake Brandon Apple would accept. I'm not like me. That's not like me and my cousins. Or we fought fairly throughout our whole life. So I just can't sleep at night. That I have to deal with the count out victory on my first title defense at a pay-per-view. But it did help you move on there, Sam Bram, that faced the Intercontinental Champion. And Bill pat him on the back. Ladies and gentlemen, tell him good job. Tell him good job. Then Bill said, listen, life isn't fair sometimes, but no one is going to look at you differently because you miss that one. Because one missed that. I mean, it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. He did move on to face the IC champion that Bill Bram will face at the next pay-per-view at the end of August, ladies and gentlemen. And we do have our first double champion. You guys missed the pay-per-view. You need to go ahead and watch the rest of the pay-per-view on our YouTube channel, ladies and gentlemen. The pre-show, night 1 on YouTube, and our pre-show, night 2 on our YouTube channel. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching here on Twitch, description below here. How to get to the Fight channel, YouTube channel, ladies and gentlemen. Will Alpha comes in the room here, ladies and gentlemen. What do you got to say there, Will? While we wait for Will respond to that, ladies and gentlemen, our next matchup, ladies and gentlemen, is our one of 2 women matches here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Stephanie Vaquer versus Sabrina Carpenter, ladies and gentlemen. Next one will be for that World Class Wrestling Championship for the women and the main event. So in the main event night 1, the women will main event night 2, ladies and gentlemen. That's how we roll sometime. But let's head to the arena for this one, ladies and gentlemen. A WWE star versus a WC star here, ladies and gentlemen. And coming to the ring, ladies and gentlemen, she is a WWE star, Stephanie Vaquer, ladies and gentlemen.
Know it's better beforehand. Let me know you're more planned out, baby. From the night to the morning, and I'll be waiting for you, and I'll be waiting for 2 of us. Let the left and the loose. All this shit here is new to us. Oh no, oh now you love me. Guess you don't. What the fuck are you talking about? Who you speaking on the phone to? I've been calling and calling to get your ass a phone. Call me when you're back at home. I'm not sure what this feeling is. Let me know when you're feeling it. And you probably don't give a shit, but I hope you can live.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, coming to the ring, she is Sabrina Carpenter.
I'm standing at the crossroads, not sure where to go. Your life slips out of Pharaoh, and I guess I'll never know. I feel so lost, and for all I know, lost is just love with nowhere to go.
Both women are ready to go. The referee is ready to go, ladies and gentlemen. They have ringing that bell. Oh, Vaquer missed that one. She got just punched there. Back and forth they go here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Sabrina trying for a quick win here. 1, 2, pin kick out here, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Wow. Ambitious running knee, ladies and gentlemen. Another knee, another kick to the face there. Wow. All right, there, double knees, and look at her just ranting around here, Sabrina. Headbutt here, ladies and gentlemen. And my God, Deadman drop halfway across the ring there by Stephen Vaquer. Well, shadow boxing by Stephen Vaquer there. Hung her out the dry here, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, we do have a statement from one of our top creative content creators here, ladies and gentlemen, for World Class Wrestling. This is what he had to say to Stan Bram. We're going to talk about it right after this match, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, we don't want to interrupt any of these great matches here that we're having here. I mean, we talk about it right after this, ladies and gentlemen. Kick to the midsection, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God. High risk district there, ladies and gentlemen. After she DDT Samantha. Beautiful maneuver. Going for that pin. 1, 2, and 3, ladies and gentlemen. Quick match that was. Wow. Your winner, Stephanie Vaquer. Here's a replay from this matchup, ladies and gentlemen.
Guess you don't. What the fuck are you talking about? Who you speaking on the phone to? I've been calling and calling, still get your ass a phone. Call me when you're back at home. I'm not sure what this feeling is. Let me know when you're feeling it. Let me know. And you probably don't give a shit, but I hope you can live with this. Tell me something better before you get me out the door. You know that I hate this shit, don't wanna be annoyed. You just don't understand, you don't get it, baby. All this shit that you caused me just gonna kill me later. No, it's better beforehand. Let me know you more play.
And your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Stephanie Vaquer.
I'll be waiting for you, and I'll be waiting for two of us. Let the left and the lose. All this shit here is new to us.
I can feel it in my teeth, I feel the lyrics start to seep, out my veins like I bleed. Drop that bass on the beat for a minute when I spit these words to the beat, no limit. I don't make.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, what a great women match. Our next women match will be the main event. But I just got a comment back from Will Alpha, and this is what they say, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry to hear about how you feel about that, but look at the bright side. You are moving on. But we do have new signings coming to World Class Wrestling. Independent wrestling icon, former GNW Undisputed Champion, current HZW World Heavyweight Champion, current ABW Hardcore Champion. He signed a contract that his first match will be a title match of his choosing at the next pay-per-view. So watch out for the guy that called himself the Unhinged. Because he also Death Match Hall of Famer, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Wow. We're getting a Death Match Hall of Famer signed to World Class Wrestling. Getting a title shot of his choosing here, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh. That means this World Class Wrestling Championship going to be a big one here, ladies and gentlemen. And co-main event, tune in for that. I'm wondering who this guy is. But we got to wait till end of the month of August, ladies and gentlemen. The last weekend of August before Labor Day. For that pay-per-view, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be a long wait. It's going to drive me crazy here, ladies and gentlemen. But, further ado, our next non-title match, our last one of the card here for Night Champion Night 2. Duke Hudson versus Aiden Storm, ladies and gentlemen. They head to the arena for this one, ladies and gentlemen. And coming to the ring, ladies and gentlemen, he's the MVP of KC, ladies and gentlemen. A former WWE NXT star, Duke Hudson, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm always confused to come and visit. It's like all your doubts are just fused inside my vision. Only here to make her feel so alive. I throw the pain she felt on me on my mind. Never show her my heart. I never thought you'd blame. She can tear you to pieces. It's hard to explain. You was broke on the inside. Lately ain't been right, fading. Guess you need me to get by, baby. Need me to get by. Need me to get by. It's been a lot of days, lot of nights. I'm gonna come and I don't count them. Keep it going cause I got them. It's 30 days in a month, 30 more, I ain't idle. Any steam on my body, like 20 drinks that'll call me over. I feel it more when I'm drunk than sober. I feel it more when my back on the wall. I face the fact that this make me alone. They wanna call me crazy, hope it's played.
Come to the ring, ladies and gentlemen. He is Aiden Storm, ladies and gentlemen. I've been told why Aiden Storm hasn't been showing up in World Class Wrestling often, ladies and gentlemen. He is mentoring a new talent in GNW. Probably we could see him team with his mentor. Okay. Lucky to have Aiden Storm here at Night of Champions, ladies and gentlemen. Night 2. You got a lot on his plate, I heard. Both men are ready to go here, ladies and gentlemen. And the referee's getting ready to ring this bell, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God, what a clubbing clothesline to the back of the head of Duke Hudson here. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, I just been heard Brandon and Dylan walked in the building, but Brandon walked away from his tag team partner here, ladies and gentlemen. They are up next for the triple threat match for them tag team titles, ladies and gentlemen. But back to this matchup here, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, crowd. Tell the best right here. Show them signs, ladies and gentlemen. Show them signs. A beautiful belly-to-belly by Aiden Storm here. Wow. I don't look good, ladies and gentlemen. For Duke Hudson here. What Aiden Storm thinking here, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful knee. Oh, bust open. Duke Hudson there with that knee shot. That might be it for Duke Hudson. But Aiden ain't done going to try to choke him out here, ladies and gentlemen. Good call, referee. They were too close to the rope here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm with you, Will. It don't look good for that alpha males here. And Brandon will walk away from his tag team partner here. Just saying. And, oh, what a move there by Duke Hudson. Pick him up, ladies and gentlemen, and throw him like a rag doll. Uh-oh. This could be it. What is Duke Hudson thing here? Beautiful clothesline. Into womp, womp, womp. Going for that pin, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, pin. Kick out, ladies and gentlemen. I'm with you there, Wow. Alpha Aiden is known for his technical wrestling, but look, he got a little brutal side to him, I think. You do agree with me that, right, Will Alpha? Just saying. That don't look good, ladies and gentlemen. Both are throwing chops here. Look at the blood coming from the corner of the eye of Duke Hudson there. Kick out, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, you just coming in. We are halfway through the show. You're missing part of the show, ladies and gentlemen. It will be on our YouTube channel at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Description below here on Twitch TV, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching live. Face plant there, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, don't look good, ladies and gentlemen. Why do these people act like they're going to do one move and not do it? See, Will I did agree with me, ladies and gentlemen. He says technically a wrestler mixed with his powerhouse moves. Yeah, I'm with you there, I will. Uh-oh. Look, what are you going to do now? I don't understand why wrestlers do that. Act like they're going to pound the mat and get up and do something else. What the mess is all that about? And what a cutter, ladies and gentlemen. Uh-oh. This might be the finisher for Duke Hudson here. Pick him up in that powerhouse power slam. 1, 2, and 3, ladies and gentlemen. Here's some replays from this great matchup here, ladies and gentlemen. And there's your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Storm Aiden Storm, ladies and gentlemen.
What's been going on lately? Is this good? Yeah, amazing.
You say you're not.
Mike, is my mic working? Huh? Production team, come on now. I thought we were going to get through a whole show without you messing up my mic, ladies and gentlemen. But, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready to get to our next matchup, ladies and gentlemen. It is in the men's tag team action here, ladies and gentlemen. Triple threat. We just seen the alpha males of Brandon Alpha and Dylan Wolf walking the area, ladies and gentlemen. Caught them on camera in the back. And they separated when they walked through the back here, ladies and gentlemen. What kind of stuff going on here, ladies and gentlemen? Just been told by Will Alpha that Aiden Storm has been playing a little too much mind games with Duke Hudson. Yeah, but he did get the victory here, ladies and gentlemen. But the bigger story now is what's going to happen in this triple threat matchup for the World Class Wrestling Tag Team Championship. We got the Shield Dylan and Kobe Shield, ladies and gentlemen, facing Dark Lord of Sinister and Dark Sinister, they called themselves, ladies and gentlemen, excuse me. In the alpha male of Dylan Wolf and Brandon Alpha. Brandon Alpha's not too happy. What Will Alpha told Dylan Wolf that he shall have chances at single title since Brandon Alpha don't till end of season 6. Because he lost a matchup, ladies and gentlemen, and regulated him to the tag team action, ladies and gentlemen. But now, can they actually get through this matchup and become tag team champions? That's all I want to know. I hope you guys are ready for this match, ladies and gentlemen. We got the co-main event and main event still to come here tonight on night 2 of Night of Champions, ladies and gentlemen. But let's head to the arena for this one, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, coming in the ring, they are known as Dark Sinister. This is Dark Lord and Sinister, ladies and gentlemen. They did win a #1 contendership. They'll get this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Guess they didn't want to come out with no music here. And coming to the ring next, ladies and gentlemen, they are this is Brandon Alpha here, ladies and gentlemen. Wait a minute, Brandon Alpha is playing Will Alpha theme song here, ladies and gentlemen. Coming to the ring. Wow. But ladies and gentlemen, Will Alpha just told me that Will Alpha and Blake Holman did the same thing, but it worked out for us, so maybe it could work out for them. Yeah, it did work out for you. Well, you guys did it back in another season, but Brandon Alpha just got a bigger ego than anybody around here. That's all I gotta say. Look, you can come out with your theme song, your former theme song. And come out here by himself, ladies and gentlemen, not with his tag team partner. Just saying. I mean, really. I'm just calling like I see it here, ladies and gentlemen. See, it didn't work out for Brandon after last time for him. You ain't told me that, Will. And his tag team partner, ladies and gentlemen. He is known as Dylan Wolf, ladies and gentlemen, former World Class Wrestling Champion here. What I'm seeing here, ladies and gentlemen, not a cohesive tag team here. They're coming out by themselves, two different theme songs. And how is this going to work in a tag team triple threat match, ladies and gentlemen? That's all I want to know. Can they pull off winning the titles here tonight? And coming to the ring, ladies and gentlemen, they are the Shield of Dylan and Kobe Shield, coming by J. Rad Shield, ladies and gentlemen, the World Class Wrestling Champion, ladies and gentlemen.
It's hard to explain. You was broke on the inside, lately ain't been right, fading. Guess you need me to get by, baby. Need me to get by, baby.
That's true, Will. I do believe that Brandon could be jealous of Dylan. He won a world championship before him in here in World Class Wrestling. Just saying. You're right there, Will, about that. But ladies and gentlemen, this is what they're fighting for here tonight. The World Class Wrestling Tag Team Championship. Alright, Dark Sinister. There's the Alpha Males. Where's Dark Lord at? Oh, Dark Lord's looking at the other tag. And the bell is rung here, ladies and gentlemen. And oh my God, what is Cody Shield trying to do there? Hurt his own self there. Wow. Oh my God, this is going to be crazy here, ladies and gentlemen. My God. And J. Rad Shield is out there rooting on the Shield here. Man, don't forget we still got the co-main event and main event still to come here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, on night 2 of Night of Champions. What is J-Rad doing? Taking a turnbuckle cover off there. Okay. Oh my God. Crowd is mixed reaction in this match. A bunch of boos, a bunch of cheering. Wow. And broken up there, ladies and gentlemen, by the Shield there. So much chaos going on here, ladies and gentlemen. Dylan's just trying to take everybody out, and Kobe after taking a break there. Uh-oh. What Dylan would think here, ladies and gentlemen. Vicious knee to dang on Dark Lord there. Well, he just gave Dark Lord, J-Rad gave kendo stick to Dark Lord there. Or was it intercepted there? Oh, I gotta say. What's Sinister thinking here, ladies and gentlemen? Whoop into the corner there. Wow. Look at all these stuff going on here, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of stuff going on. And I totally agree with you, Will Alpha. I mean, it is what it is around here. J-Rad rooting on. Nobody's there, Cody. Oh my God. Dylan just took out Sinister. Vicious knee by Brandon Alpha there. And broken up there. Dylan Wolf trying to get a victory there. My God. What would happen if Dylan Wolf get the victory? What would Brandon Alpha think? Would he be happy that they won the tag team titles? Or will he be jealous that Dylan Wolf got the victory for him? Oh, I want to know. Oh, what a kendo stick by Dylan Wolf to Cody. Look at Will Alpha go against Dylan Shield. Oh, vicious knee to Dylan Shield. Uh-oh, look at Brandon Alpha go. What a power bomb. One pin kick out here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, don't look good for Dylan on the outside. Dylan Wolf. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What a move by Cody to the outside there. Oh, Cody's in the end. That's Dylan on Dylan Wolf. Dylan on Dylan Wolf. Yeah, it looked like Brandon Alpha was well, Brandon Alpha was doing a little help, but yeah, he's not helping out his teammate there. Yeah, Dylan is doing all the work, saving his teammate, but Brandon's not helping him. But I don't know about that. There will Alpha. Could be just a cue. And a kick out there by Dylan Shield, ladies and gentlemen. Uh-oh. Sinister going for a pin. One. Oh, broken up there by Dylan Wolf. Brandon Alpha and Dylan Wolf trying for the same person. And Dylan Wolf blocked Brandon Alpha there. Wow. They got Cody. Chill. 1, 2. Almost retained their titles, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Dark Lord's busted open. Beautiful move by Dylan Wolf going for that pin. 1, 2. Holy crap. Holy crap. And your new tag team champion, ladies and gentlemen, Brandon Alpha, Dylan Wolf, the Alpha Males. Wow.
Drop that bass on the beat for a minute. When I spit these words to the beat, no limit. I don't make no sense, I don't need no gimmick. I'ma say what I think, be real specific, and I'm...
You say you're not afraid to die, but take off the armor around your chest. What's left inside? Lying, licking your blade. You really bleed if it washes away. Take a ride, ravish you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am just blown away here, ladies and gentlemen. Now, the Alpha Males had just walked away with them World Class Wrestling Tag Team titles, ladies and gentlemen. And what Alpha just said. Now, the question is, how long can they keep them? That's true on that, Will. How long can they keep them? My God. Will they be cohesive now since they won the title? But will Brandon Alpha be jealous because he did not get the pin? Dylan Wolf got the pin. You gotta be thinking about that, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, what else we gotta be looking at, ladies and gentlemen? But before we get to our co-main event and main event, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget we got Wednesday Night Thunder exclusively on our YouTube channel. And next week, August 2nd, we will not be on Twitch since I'll be at a wedding on a Friday and Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. We will not be able to be here, but it will be on our Twitch, on our YouTube channel, ladies and gentlemen, at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you catch them shows, ladies and gentlemen. Then we'll be back on August 9th here on Twitch TV, ladies and gentlemen. Heading to the pay-per-view in August. And what is that name of the pay-per-view? You will find out pretty soon, ladies and gentlemen. It could be Wednesday night, or it could be next Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. Tune in. Catch everything on our YouTube channel description below here, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching here on Twitch TV, ladies and gentlemen. But, ladies and gentlemen, we're just getting some news here, ladies and gentlemen. In the back, Brandon and Dylan just walked to the back here, ladies and gentlemen. But Brandon still walked away from Dylan Wolf. And Dylan wonders what is happening. Wow. Wow. What is going to mean to the build-up to our next pay-per-view at end of August, ladies and gentlemen. And I can tell you the date that will be on. '30 and 31st, ladies and gentlemen. That'll be the last two shows in August, ladies and gentlemen. And we will not return to at least the 20th of September, since I am going on 2-week vacation at the beginning of September, ladies and gentlemen. There will be no videos, no tube, all that, ladies and gentlemen. Dylan Wolf just walked up to Brandon and said, "Brandon, we won. No, ain't you happy?" I don't think Brandon is happy because he's regulated to the tag team division, ladies and gentlemen. You think he would be happy to be tag team champion, but he put himself in this boat, ladies and gentlemen, losing to somebody they should have won against, but he didn't, ladies and gentlemen. No, I gotta say. But, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our co-main event of Night 2 Night Champion, ladies and gentlemen. It's for the World Class Wrestling Champion, ladies and gentlemen. The United States Champion, Curt Bram, versus our World Class Wrestling Taylor Knight. The only title's up for grab is Taylor Knight. Curt Bram defended his title against the Intercontinental Championship on our pre-show, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you tune in for that. But if Curt Bram could win the title here, that means Antichrist will have all the single titles under their reign here, ladies and gentlemen. But let's head to the arena for this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our co-main event of Night 2 of Night of Champions. This is for the World Class Wrestling Championship.
They feel like I regret things. I want my story just to have a happy ending, and I don't got a plan B. A plan A's all I need. Took the ships from the sea and burnt them all, no retreat. It's kill or get eat and get buried.
Coming to the ring, ladies and gentlemen, he is our United States Champion. He is Curt Bram, ladies and gentlemen.
Doing things a bit manic, but I can handle it. Juggle this, juggle that. Struggle here, lose some cash. Win and lose, make it back. You can choose your own path. Nothing good comes fast. Nothing fast ever lasts. So I'll be patient but attack every day like it's my last. Push the pedal to the gas. Burn the fuel that I have. Start a fire, light a match. I ain't never looking back. So plant hard in your feet. There's no retreat. Burn the boats on the shore till they're buried underneath. There ain't no going back.
Ladies and gentlemen, more talking for Brandon Alpha and Dylan Wolf. Brandon Alpha just walked away, drove out of the ring, leaving his tag team partner behind. And Dylan Wolf walked to my room and sits on my bed with head down. I'm not going to say anything to him, ladies and gentlemen, until after this matchup, ladies and gentlemen.
Feel unstoppable and responsible to try to make all the impossible go flip to probable.
And coming to the ring, ladies and gentlemen, he is our World Class Wrestling Champion, Taylor Knight.
Shows how it goes, I don't know, but I'm waiting till I'm chose. Front row, here I go. All these people wanna know what you think of them lately. Do you really love me or do you really hate me? On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you grade me? All this social media has got me going crazy lately. Everything's inflated, mainly everyone's invaded. Privacy is naked, and I really hate it. God, I really hate it. I just wanna make it through all this fake shit. Living in the real life, living for some real times. Talk about the real climb, passionate in real rhymes. Steal time back from my 9 to 5, taking back my fucking life. I just wanna feel alive.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, I'm the one to get it, bruh. I swear to God, I'll get.
And that's the title they're fighting for here tonight. The World Class Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, our challenger, the United States Champion, Curt Bram. And ladies and gentlemen, our world-class wrestling champion, he is Taylor Knight. Can Curt Bram bring all the single titles back to the Antichrist here, ladies and gentlemen? That is the big story in this matchup. Or can Taylor Knight retain his title and head on to the next pay-per-view to face somebody else, ladies and gentlemen? And a punch there by Curt Bram. Oh, what a kick to the head, ladies and gentlemen. And beautiful moonsault there. Also, what kind of condition Curt Bram in? He was just on the pre-show, ladies and gentlemen. Retained that title against Dan Bram. In a brutal match between Antichrist faction members. And a kick, ladies and gentlemen, and a chop. And a roll up. And a kick out there, ladies and gentlemen. And a wicked clothesline. Beautiful. Oh, he totally missed, ladies and gentlemen. Headbutt the mat. Taylor Knight moved out of the way just enough to land here, ladies and gentlemen. And 450 splash there by Taylor Knight, ladies and gentlemen. Might want to make quick work of Curt Bram here. And a beautiful stomp there by Taylor Knight. Going for that pin. This could be a short, easy night for Taylor Knight. 1, 2. Oh, kick out, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. And a stomp, ladies and gentlemen. Into the head first, ladies and gentlemen. Taylor Knight running into him, ladies and gentlemen. And drop kick got blocked there by Curt Bram. Oh, I don't know what Curt Bram was thinking there, ladies and gentlemen. Don't look good for him. He got dropped on his noggin. Wow. Both men are trying to slug it out here, ladies and gentlemen. And Taylor Knight, too much for Curt Bram right now. That right, crowd. Shows the signs here. The best are here, ladies and gentlemen. This could be it. Just a 2 count, ladies and gentlemen. No frustrating on Taylor Knight. But he's not done. Moonsault landed. Curt Bram tried to get out of the way, but couldn't. Just a 1 count. What is Taylor Knight thinking here, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, moved out of the way from that flying neck breaker. Curt Bram had that one scouted out, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful Pele kick by Curt Bram. Into a 450 splash. Into a beautiful moonsault. Going for that pin. 1. Pin kick out, ladies and gentlemen. Got him up. Don't look good, ladies and gentlemen. Face plant. Going for that pin. We got a 1, 2. So close, but yet so far away, ladies and gentlemen. And don't look good. Dropped him down on his noggin. Crowd want to see him fight forever here, ladies and gentlemen. And Taylor Knight reversed it on him. Wow. Wow. And a beautiful 5-star springboard splash. What Taylor Knight thing here, ladies and gentlemen. Vicious punch. Here comes the pump and the face plant. That might be it. That might be it. Still retaining his title here.
He's still working, I'm still learning, I'm still searching, finally earning something, finally turning something called a profit. If I hear you talking shit, don't get caught in it. I'll be popping off and hit your ass, dropping all your shit. Yeah, I promise this, I got promises, you ain't stopping this. Cross my shit, you'll be knocked unconscious, bitch. That's the consequence, I got this, I will not quit. Man, I'm on it, honest, I'm gonna launch quick, then I'm gone. It's just a matter of time before I'm over the climb and moving under my prime. Just quit my 9 to 5, I'm rocking, and they watching, cause it's shocking, dropping all these top 10 songs, so stopping. It's time to live my life, it's time to live my die. Wish I could slow down time and just enjoy the climb.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, I'm the one to get it, bruh. I swear to God I'll get it, bruh. Hey, I ain't never giving up. Yeah, I never give up. I got this, man, I got it. I will not quit, I'm on it. Never rock it. Got the block lit, I'm toxic. Spitting logic, make them nauseous. Honest, can I stop this? Never cautious, drop it. I'm the hardest. Knock, knock, bitch, watch it. I'm the fucking king of rock, bitch. Profit, spitting hot shit. Off topic, chronic. I think I'm motherfucking lost it. Back, matter of fact, making racks where it's at. Have my back to the mat, not an act, that's a fact. We attack in a back, go react, think I'm black, up
Is still our world class wrestling champion, Taylor Knight.
My hands steady, I feel ready, but my legs heavy, I don't get it. How come I haven't hit it already? Still working, I'm still learning, I'm still searching, finally earning something, finally turning something called a profit. If I hear you talking shit, don't get caught in it. I'll be popping off and hit your ass, dropping all your shit. Yeah, I promise this, I got promises, you ain't stopping this. Cross my shit, you'll be knocked unconscious, bitch. That's the consequence, I got this, I will not.
in my teeth, I feel the lyrics start to seep, out my veins like I bleed,
Tell you a secret, right as our dogs are closing in. I like it when the bite marks cut through the skin.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, one more match to go, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to talk about Dylan Wolf sitting here, ladies and gentlemen, on the bed beside me, ladies and gentlemen. This is what Dylan Wolf had to say here, ladies and gentlemen. I won him for us. I thought he would be happy, but it seemed like he's not with me. I don't know what I'm doing. Well, I was sat beside Dylan Wolf, start running back, and listen, Brandon, it's nothing more than miserable. He told Dylan to listen, ladies and gentlemen. Brandon, it's nothing more than a miserable human being. If anything, you're carrying the tag team between him and you, not him. So he doesn't appreciate you, then prove why you're better than him. Listen, I got a proposal for you. Since I don't like what Brandon's doing to you, first I want to say congratulations to you, but also the next POV, you would have a choice between the United States Championship and Intercontinental Champion, whichever you want. Just let me know before the end of the show, okay, Dylan? And Dylan will say, okay, well, Alpha. Wait a minute. Well, Alpha, I thought Bill Bram got the next shot at the IC champion at the pay-per-view for August. Huh. No, I want to know. Could it be a triple threat? Or will Dylan Wood try for the United States Championship And if he does win the United States Championship, what is Brent ever going to think? That's his former title that he lost, ladies and gentlemen. What is Will Alpha thinking here, ladies and gentlemen? One of the top guy creative team here. Oh my God. Oh my God. Do we see a break of the Alpha males? I mean, that means if Dylan will go, he would have to defend the whatever title you want to go for, plus defend the tag team titles at the next pay-per-view on August 30th or 31st, night 1 to night 2, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Sub is heating up, ladies and gentlemen. But no further ado, it is time for the main event, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event of night 2 of Night of Champion, ladies and gentlemen. It's for the Women World Class Wrestling Championship. And coming to the ring, she is the United States Champion for the Women Division, Reeves, ladies and gentlemen. She just defended that on the pre-show, ladies and gentlemen, against our United States Champion, Shayna Baszler, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm always confused to come and visit. It's like all your doubts are just fused inside my vision. Only here to make her feel so alive. I throw the pain she felt on me on my mind. Never show her my heart, I never throw out your blame. This shit gon' tear you to pieces, it's hard to explain. You was broke on the inside, lately ain't been right, fading. Guess you need me to get by, baby, yeah. Need me to get by, baby. Need me to get by. It's been a lot of days, lot of nights, lot more coming, I don't count them. Keep it going cause I gotta. It's 30 days in a month, 30 more, I ain't out of any steam, but I'm about it. Like 20 drinks that'll call me over. I feel it more when I'm drunk than sober. I feel it more when my...
And coming to the ring, ladies and gentlemen, this is Evie Shield coming by Kiwi Shell, our World Class Wrestling Champion, ladies and gentlemen. That's the title they're fighting for here, ladies and gentlemen, the Women's World Class Wrestling Championship. And ladies and gentlemen, the challenger of United States Women's Champion, Reeves. And our champion, ladies and gentlemen, she is Evie Shield, ladies and gentlemen. And that's the title they're going to fight for, ladies and gentlemen. And before we go there, ladies and gentlemen, we will find out what Dylan will decide. Who will he face at the next pay-per-view, ladies and gentlemen. The referee is ready and the bell is rung for the main event here, ladies and gentlemen. Uh-oh, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful springboard hurricanrana there by the champion. Back and forth they go here, ladies and gentlemen. And going for that pin, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2. Pin kick out here, ladies and gentlemen. She almost walked away, ladies and gentlemen. Back and forth they go, ladies and gentlemen. What the mess going on here? Why did it go dark? Who is walking out here? Distracting E. Perez here. It don't look good for E. Perez here, ladies and gentlemen. Really, Reeves might be... What the mess? Rab, why you not counting? What the mess going on in here? Oh my God. That should have been it, Rab. Into a beautiful fisherman suplex. Into a beautiful 5-star frog splash. What is mess going on here, ladies and gentlemen? And got a 1, 2, 3, ladies and gentlemen. There's your champion still. Wow. And still our World Class Wrestling Champion, E. Perez, ladies and gentlemen.
Now I could feel it in my teeth, I feel the lyrics start to seep out my veins.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we do have the decision by Dylan Wolf. Before we get to that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do a 10-bell salute to Hulk Hogan that passed away this week, ladies and gentlemen. Here's a 10-bell salute. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we wouldn't be here today, ladies and gentlemen, if it wasn't for Hulk Hogan, ladies and gentlemen, transforming wrestling into sport entertainment, ladies and gentlemen. Rest in peace, Hulk Hogan, ladies and gentlemen. But let's get to what Dylan had to say here, ladies and gentlemen. This is what he said, ladies and gentlemen, not too long ago. On the decision, what title, the Intercontinental Championship or the United States Championship, that Will Alpha said he could have a title shot at the next pay-per-view, ladies and gentlemen. Dylan said this. Now, what if I got to prove why I'm better than him? Curt Bram won the United States Championship against Mason. I'm going for the United States Championship because if I bring the United States Championship back to the Alpha males, then he has to be happy with me. Then I would say maybe that could happen. Then we, on camera, ladies and gentlemen, seen Brandon Alpha return to the arena, kick in my door, and reply this, ladies and gentlemen. Really, Dylan Wolf, you're going for the title I made relevant. And then it hold by a jobber, Curt Bram, you going for it now, thanks to Alan Daniel telling me, because now you think because what a retired wrestler has to say, trying to be better than me, you are going to, for that, this is BS. Now this is how I know Creative Team is against me. Creative Team's not against dang on Brandon Alpha, I've been told. He lost in a match and can't go for single title till end of season 6. That's in the middle of November. What he can't get through his head, ladies and gentlemen? Dylan Wolf replied like this. Look, I thought if I bring the title back to the Alpha Male, you'd be happy there, Brandon. No, he's not going to be happy there, Dylan. There's no way he's going to be happy because he got an ego that's bigger than size than anybody we've seen here on World Class Wrestling. Gentlemen, that's all I got to say. I mean, what's going to happen with the Alpha Males and the tag team titles, ladies and gentlemen? Are they going to explode before then? I mean, we got a while before we get to our last pay-per-view in August. August 30th and 31st. We got a whole 30-some days here. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, what is going to happen from then to now, ladies and gentlemen? Who knows? Who will Alpha Male defend their title at the next pay-per-view? That's the question we all have to ask here, ladies and gentlemen. But what a great Night of Champions, ladies and gentlemen. Very unique style way we do our Night of Champion here, ladies and gentlemen. We probably keep that going forward through season 7, ladies and gentlemen. But hopefully you like the show, ladies and gentlemen. And don't forget, rest in peace, Hulk Hogan. We'll be back here in 2 weeks on August 9th here on Twitch, ladies and gentlemen. But Wednesday Night Thunder will be on our YouTube channel, and next Sunday will be on YouTube channel. Tune in for them shows, ladies and gentlemen, and our following Night of Champion Wednesday Night Thunder, always on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. See you in the next one, ladies and gentlemen. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen.